I let the chakras speak. I will not retreat, you can never compete. Your flesh is way too weak. I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These ain't come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. I was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game, but even the courage we live in the wizard of Oz. Get the money and change, we ruin the vibes and second and jiving. In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more selling us lies or selling beside me while the enemy hide. Yeah, I'm feeling a change in order. Treading dangerous waters. The demise of falsely idols. Get exposed to cold and morals. Ooh. I get the remedy, God is the centerpiece. Pray for my enemies, pray for my enemies. I get the tendency, you kinda finicky, huh? Dot on his head, dot on his nose. Follow the lamb, don't follow the goat. Pray for the homie, he died from. I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a cook in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you're trying to divide.
Hail to the commanders, hail
they pop, Piper, warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers.
And we come to you from one of the truly iconic stadiums in the NFL as you get a look at Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Tonight, we're on to week 2 of the NFL season. We got a good one on tap as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Green Bay Packers. After a great first week of football, what does week 2 have in store? The Commanders and the Packers underway on Thursday night primetime. Gets around it. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Ready, break! Ready, go!
They'll start on the ground with Hubbard. And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27. Those defense for the Packers, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And how'd you like to be the quarterback reviewing the game tape from last week and seeing this defense on the spot on almost every snap? If the ball was in the air, they took it away. If the ball was popped free, they picked it up. 5 takeaways in last week's game.
Second down, another chance for Hubbard. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 13 yards there on a Washington first. Plays like that will really help this offense settle in here on the road.
And when you go on the road, you also have to deal with the fans as well. And when you have those types of runs, that'll settle them back into their seats.
Let's go now. Ready?
And they'll run on first down with Hubbard. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Now Daniel is going to keep it. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Got his man, and that's the rookie 4th-round pick. And he's going to have a Commanders first down. They needed doubled that. He got 6. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And the slot man goes in motion left. And he's going to handle it on the touch pass. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
And that's something you have to get ready for defensively because in today's NFL, teams will use their wide receivers on jet sweeps, end arounds. They'll move them back in the backfield and make them running backs. Partner, this was much more of a tap pass, but effective nonetheless.
And I think both guys love it. If you're a quarterback, it's an easy completion. If you're a wide receiver, you get the easy reception and also a chance to try to make a play with your feet. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this 1st quarter.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves.
Play action. Now it's Daniels. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. It'll be a loss of only a couple on the sack, but now it'll bring up 3rd down.
Oh, my goodness. Was that a defensive back that got to him with the pressure?
Oh, look at the former defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
I hope everybody can hear my smile on that play.
Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. He'll try and do this himself. He'll cut this one off to Hubbard. And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the 1st down. Spencer Schrader now on to try the field goal. And his kick here is good. And the Commanders get out to a 3-0 lead. Even though they didn't find the end zone, they have to be pretty pleased with how they moved the ball on the ground because we know that that was one of their big goals in this game.
And that really goes through the entire offense because when you're running the ball effectively, just about everyone's involved. It's not just the guy carrying the football. It's everyone blocking for him, both inside and on the perimeter.
And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end. Love and the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Love from the gun. He'll get this complete to Matthew Golden. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a 1st down.
Already know I got on go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Freshest on the globe. Trying to snatch.
From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38.
Here we go, set. Red, 38. 10 seconds.
Love, he's going to change the play here.
52 blaster. Black swap. Ready?
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. The Packers at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And they've gotten a pretty good deal from the schedule makers as well. Home dates in Weeks 1 and 2.
And I would believe that they would need to take advantage of that, partner, because as you can imagine, the road dates will pile up later this season.
He rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. out there setting ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they were winners in the season opener Sunday. Now they get the quick turnaround game here on Thursday night. But, CD, you say this is an ideal setup for them. Why?
Well, it's just the way the schedule lines up because everyone's got to play a Thursday game, and that's because of competitive balance. So, let's face it, would you rather play Week 2 when you're still relatively fresh and excited about the season? Or Week 15 when you've had a season's worth of bumps and bruises to factor in? And who knows what your record might be at that time as well.
That's to Lane. He's got it outright. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to it.
Cut 19! Cut 19!
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll give this to Hubbard running right. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, and he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
2nd down, another chance for Hubbard. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 44 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Now Daniels. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
Here's 2nd and 10. On the counter, this is Hubbard. And he's got this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 31. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That was a really nice run there to bring up 3rd and short. After the incompletion on first down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. And this pass broken up. The contact well in time there, and now 4th down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
From here, this would have been a 48-yarder, but no, they're going to go for it.
Ready? Cougar 19. Ready?
Daniels going to throw for it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down.
At the 15-yard line.
Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10.
60 Panthers.
They run straight ahead here with White. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Ready? 60
To the air goes Daniels. And he's are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
They'll come out in the pistol. Hubbard is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
On second and goal, here's an option play left. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Jaden Daniels, his second touchdown on the season, as his guys are able to extend their lead.
Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdowns scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. Then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That's complete. He finds Jaden Reed. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32. Here now, second and 4.
A 6-yard pickup. Brings up second and 4.
Ready?
To throw now. Here's Love. Pass caught. That's Golden. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll leave him with a third and just a yard. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Now Love. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
At the 7-yard line.
Second down, another chance for Hubbard. And he's up past the 10 to about the 12. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Third and 3.
Dragon 60. 79.
Throwing now is Daniels. He'll get this complete to the running back, Hubbard. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker, following a gain of 6. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score.
Ready, set. go now.
First down, here's White. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
Park, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. He showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
Here we go.
To throw is Daniels. That'll be complete to Okonkwo. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
8 yards on the pickup.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Out of the gun, here's the give to Hubbard.
And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Daniels looking to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's Daniels. Here's White. They set up the screen. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Get it. 60.
They'll look to throw now on first down. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. 2nd and 7 from the 20.
Pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Jalen Lane with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Commanders go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his 2nd season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Here's Love. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
A lot of incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. It certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
Let's go. Here we go. 45. White. Set.
Throwing. Love. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Commanders will take over here just shy of the 30. Now, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you throw this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. A very one-sided first half. 17-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line.
Ready,
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Here we go.
We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board. They begin to have hope.
Throw is going to be incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Ready. Red, 38.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Now this thrown deep for Kraft. And this one incomplete. And another throw that really could have been, maybe should have been intercepted. That would have been number 4. Instead, it's fourth down.
Ready. Yellow, 43.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. That's taken in by Golden. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
3 yards. And the Packers.
Watch out now, 50 Fury.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing left side, and Watson has it. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. 2nd and 6. On play action. Love to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Go now.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's got it at the 15. Touchdown, Packers. A great play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Packers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point from McManus is good. And that'll cut the lead to 17-7. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Now, they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
And you can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington first down. They will run with White out of the shotgun. Down the left sideline. And he'll finally be taken down at the 18. 66 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times.
What I continually hear from running backs and offensive linemen is how often they're actually getting together to watch film so they can get in sync with each other, understand blocking patterns better, how a running back likes to cut, what he wants to do. And, boy, it all came together on that one.
That's one where they watch that and say, hey, we did everything we were supposed to do right there.
That looked like the play we drew up and designed. And then we got to see it unfold in real time.
Lots of praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Pat the 60, pat the 60.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. 2nd and 3. Now Daniel's going to keep it. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
19 tight. Wrap all 80.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
First and goal, Washington.
They'll run here with Hubbard. And he stopped immediately there. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Now Daniels. His throw complete right side to Bates, the tight end. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And now we've got a 3rd and goal situation.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Chigakonkwo, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Extra point forthcoming. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
Commanders 24, Packers 7.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Here we go.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that will bring up 2nd down. Love wants to shift things around.
At the Commanders' 46-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Love. Able to find his man, Kraft. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 28. Give them 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well. And now they'll shift things around. Play fake. Here's Love. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And it's intercepted at the goal line. So erase the flag. They decline it.
And did they use the big eraser, or was that the one at the end of the number 2 pencil?
Well, I was thinking the 2x2-inch ones that you can buy and use in addition to the pencil.
And those last forever.
A long time.
No doubt.
looking to put a drive together.
Let's go now.
They'll begin this series with a give to Hubbard. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 71 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
And while the guys with the ball are having a whole lot of fun keeping it on the ground, the guys on the opposite side, they are having zero fun. They've been getting pushed around the entire game and haven't found an answer yet to slow down the running game.
Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard.
19. Ready,
Right back to Hubbard. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before it can even get started. To the air goes Daniels. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down. Here's Tressway now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. But he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And this will be down just on the other side of midfield. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they want to admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
They will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Luke Musgrave, 27 yards. And the Packers are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. The extra point hits the left upright, but goes through anyway. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. On first down, they'll start out with Hubbard. Yeah, he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. There was a great article in the paper yesterday about how he likes to run angry. Plays like that, you can feel it, can't you?
As long as he doesn't drive angry, we're okay. Because when he's on the field, that anger works for him. It fuels him, it powers him, and the end result runs like that.
Back now at Lambeau. It's Washington with the football and the lead as we start the 4th. Here's a quick throw out wide. It's McLaurin. Now 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Daniels throwing it Terry McLaurin's way again, and he's got it. And McLaurin going to pick up a Commander's first down as he'll be brought down at the 37. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. So third down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. And they'll try to run the option here. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the first down. Given 5 on the QB run, but it's going to bring up a fourth down.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback kept it. And while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way.
And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid fourth down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. So they get the conversion on fourth, and now from the 25, they operate with a 1st and 10. And not much, maybe a yard down to the 23.
You've got to be impressed by the defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. Cooking.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Heavy rush, and down he goes. The offense on third down tonight, they're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. Throwing now is Daniels. They'll get this complete to Senate, the tight end. And he'll be stopped short of the first down, right around the 18-yard line.
A gain of 13 on the play. It's 4th down.
And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the fourth.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time I look and repeat that in Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And now here's another interception. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Hold it ready. Get it. 70 Timberwolves.
A give running right. It's Hubbard. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right there. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Now just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. To throw is Daniels. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Terry McLaurin, 27 yards. And the Commanders are on their way to a 2-0 start. And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs, and I think they're going to at least take a look at this. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Daniel's going to try and throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They'll go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That's taken in by Kraft. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Love, they go play action now. That's to Kraft, the tight end. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning.
Black Ultra. Ready?
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And this is going to be caught. No, they say it's incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance. The passing game's off balance.
Matthew Golden from 13 yards out. And the Packers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. The Packer offense and Jordan Love staying out there, so they're going to try to go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. It's complete. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. Caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. 2 scores down. 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this is going to be covered up by Washington. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
Come on, back all 80. 19 target. Alert, alert.
They got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
That's to Lane. He's got it outright. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he will have a Commander's first down, and that should just about do it.
A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
So not quite a first and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
79 Broncos.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
Now Daniels going to keep it.
Touchdown! A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Commanders have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Ready, break.
2nd and 10.
Get it. 70, ready.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive.
45, one.
A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League.